With all of the new retro games that have been released lately, I thought it would be a good time to start a new series looking back at the older games you may have missed that are similar to a new release retro-style game. For the first episode of Retro Redux, I'm going to take a look at Shovel Knight. Having played this for a bit, I'm very impressed with the look, feel, and gameplay. As you can see, the game looks and plays almost exactly like an NES game. While playing, there were parts that felt like other games that I've played before. Most notably, DuckTales. Mainly from the Shovel Knight being able to jump off of his shovel, just like Scrooge McDuck was able to jump off of his cane. Also, the jewels that seem to fall from the enemies after you kill them, or other, objects in the game that you destroy, the jewels pop out, which are just like in Shovel Knight. As you can see, the graphic style is similar too, except for maybe Shovel Knight may be a little better than since they're using modern techniques to create things. Also in Shovel Knight, you get hidden areas like that, which also reminded me of DuckTales. You can hop up here and see that hidden area. You can see that this game was heavily influential to the developers, Yacht Club Games, that created Shovel Knight, which was created by a former director of WayForward Technologies, the developer of the DuckTales remastered game that came out a couple of years ago. Another game this looks similar to me, and I believe looks more like, is Mega Man from the NES era. I think the graphical style is more like Mega Man, and the enemies are more, I guess, Mega Man-ish, the way they fly around. In DuckTales you have that too, but for some reason, to me, it just feels more like Mega Man than it does DuckTales, except for the hopping on the shovel. I also found that Shovel Knight looks similar to the way Mega Man goes above ground and below ground. Mega Man goes down a ladder. It looks pretty similar to the way Shovel Knight goes down ladders. Again, the shoveling's the only thing really different. There's the hidden area that's similar to DuckTales. I also find the graphics look similar, but on Shovel Knight they do look a little better. They're not quite 8-bit. There's no way that Nintendo could do this type of animation in the background while being fluidly smooth and have as many enemies on screen. Not even enemies, but like items on screen. Mega Man, as you can see, usually only has a few, but this is another part that's similar to Shovel Knight took a little bit of inspiration from, where you're fighting a boss on a screen all by itself. There's really only one goal, is to kill the boss. You can see here I keep getting hit because I'm not very good at Mega Man. It's a super hard game. But after you defeat the boss, you basically move on to the next screen. Well, this is Shovel Knight doing almost exactly the same thing. Sorry for the flickering there, but you can see that basically it's the same thing. You fight a boss, a mini-boss I should say. These are mini-bosses. Defeat it and move off the screen, just like in Mega Man. Here's another one. Defeating him. Nothing else on the screen but the boss. Mini-boss. Collects it. Moves off the screen. Now after a small cutscene I don't want to ruin for anyone in case they haven't played the game yet, you move into an overworld map that looks very similar to Super Mario Bros. 3 on the NES. The way you pick your level, see what you're going to do next. You move over and up. Now of course I didn't have many unlocked there, but you see the transitions are even pretty much the same as the NES version of Mario 3. And now you enter a town where you can talk to people, very similar to another game on the NES, Castlevania. And it looks, for me, it reminds me just like it, just way better graphics. But everybody has something to say. They can help you on. This guy actually has a quest to collect his music. But everybody has something to say, just like in Castlevania. I'm taking a little bit from Castlevania 2 here. Probably the least favorite of the Castlevania games, where you talk to everyone. They give you hints on how to play the game and how to kind of know where to go next. Well, there's my look at Shovel Knight, and I do recommend you try it. I played it on the PC, but I hear that the Wii U version's the best version. They're $15 on either of them as of this recording. But also, don't forget to try out Mega Man if you haven't. And also check out DuckTales if you haven't. I don't know about the remastered version. I've heard mixed reviews. So that's the first episode of Retro Redux. I'm going to try to do more episodes like this. So if you like this, please subscribe and leave a comment if you have one. Thank you.